Back in May of last year, May 10th, actually, I was getting a mammogram, an exam, and I felt a little dizzy and lightheaded during the exam, and I wound up passing out. And when the machine released me, I hit the ground and smacked the back of my head. I was unconscious for quite a while. I was taken to the emergency room and was diagnosed with a stage 4 or phase 4 concussion. Was home for a little bit, had a lot of complications, and one of them I noticed was my eyes. I was trying to read because I'm an avid reader, and I said, there's not something right about this.
Her case was kind of unique in that there's a lot of kind of intangibles. In other words, there are things that I could not necessarily detect easily with standard methods, which is where right eye really kind of helped out in this case. When we put her through the very first battery of tests, functional vision assessment, she failed miserably in most areas. Everything from eye tracking to fixations. And I just remember it was very, very poor and somewhat, I believe, demoralizing to her. That said, the really interesting part and the exciting part is, we explained to her that this was expected, especially given the degree of concussive injury that she had, and that we expected this would improve and that right eye would help speed that recovery.
The right eye technology for me, and every time I come, I get so excited about my progress. It's just a measurable. It's a measurable way to tell how we're doing, how things are going. It's like nothing I could have ever prayed for. The right eye treatment I do diligently every single day. It's just part of my routine. Dr. Schultz, I see Dr. Schultz once a month. In the very beginning, I saw Dr. Schultz every week, and then I saw Dr. Schultz every 2 weeks, and now I see him once a month.
Prior to this technology becoming available, there really wasn't any way to follow progress other than asking the patient, how are you doing, or how are you performing with your reading? Do you feel better? There was no quantifiable test for reading speed or fixation or saccades and pursuits really that was quantifiable. I mean, there's what we all do in our general basic neuro exam, but those things are, unless there's a measurable deviation like an eye turn or something like that can be quantified, you really can't quantify how good their pursuits are or how good their saccades are. So this was really something that's completely sophisticated in that manner and really helps to kind of help us really, in a very sophisticated way, evaluate a patient's progress. And that's where it really shined in her case.
When I first got tested, I got tested at 6th grade reading level and I passed. But it is shocking. I did go to college. I have a PhD, actually. I have a lot of education. I made a joke last time I was here. I was like, wow, I'm glad I'm not making student loan payments anymore. So I think the right eye technology it's made me go from 6th grade. I think I'm going to be just fine at 9th grade reading level now because a lot of it is an awareness too. Right eye makes you aware of the fact that I'm not seeing all the way to the left and I'm not seeing all the way to the right. So I'm more focused on that now. And when I do my training every day, I do, my saccades and my pursuits, and that focuses on going back and forth for reading ability. And that's something I really need. I mean, I didn't know that until the right eye technology came along.